Hi, my name is Marisa Martinez, and I'll be giving a presentation on Usmain Simbene. Usmain Simbene, the father of African cinema.
Je me suis trouvé à l'âge de 40 ans en Badoué, au Congo du temps de Lumumba. 40 ans, j'avais 40 ans. Quand j'ai pris conscience que le cinéma facilite la prise de conscience, parce que le cinéma, c'est un meeting permanent avec le public. Dans une salle de cinéma, vous avez catholiques, musulmans, bouddhistes, communistes et tout ça, quand le film est bon, chacun perçoit et accepte. C'est ça qui m'a amené au cinéma pour mieux poursuivre ma quête de militantisme. Maintenant, si vous me demandez ce que je préfère individuellement, je préfère la littérature. Mais ça, c'est un luxe. De nos jours, la littérature, c'est un luxe. Mais pour prendre le raccourci de l'histoire avec la tradition de l'oralité, le cinéma devient puis il est de tous les arts d'expression les plus faciles et les plus agréables pour un grand public. Malheureusement, le cinéma demande beaucoup d'investissement, tant humain que financier.
So, as you can say, Usmain Simbene was led to film because of activism. He saw a greater purpose to bring the African community a more accessible way to experience activism and tell powerful stories. Ousmane Sembene's origin. He is from Senegal. He was born in 1923 and he died in 2007. He was born of a fisherman family off the shores of Casamance River in rural Senegal to a Muslim Wolof family. He had a passion to see the world. Though Sembene went on to be a great and filmmaker, he got kicked out of school at a young age and he stowed away to France, and that is where he began his career in writing. Simbene's literary start began in France after his fifth grade dropout. His writing started after his arrival. Simbene finds that through his writing, he can detail oppression and press into matters of economic and racial injustice that he saw around the world. Social realist and writer, according to Black Public Media, is what Simbene would be identified as. Filmmaking and activism. Simbene had to cut through many layers of red tape in order to become a writer and a filmmaker. In Simbene's hometown of Senegal, the Board of Censorship did not agree with the way Simbene chose to portray culture, religion, and politics of the country, according to code. Though Simbene went on to continue to make films of controversial nature anyways, in order to have these stories be told. Simbene steps up to the challenge. Simbene's work in general challenges and offers an alternative to currently dominant discourses on human rights theories. Simbene will not sit back. He knew that there was more work to do, and so he chose to do that through his filmmaking. Simbene became a filmmaker at the age of 40. He did this in order to reach wider variety of African audiences. Despite Simbene's film controversial nature and possibility of films not being shown or being banned, Simbene pushed forward with creating the films anyway. Simbene made sure important stories were being told. Despite censorship with the film Cedo, Simbene pressed on and released information on censored scenes to the community. And he did this on his own. So he went out and made flyers and distributed those flyers in order for people to know what those censor scenes held. And later on, the film would be released to an international audience.
Some say we're made of flesh and blood. I believe we're made of stories. So, let me tell you a story of the dog worker who taught himself how to make movies and invented a cinema for the new Africa. Who used his camera to fight corruption and injustice and imagined a better world. Let me tell you the story of the father of African cinema who used his camera as a weapon and gave us our stories back. I will tell you the true story of Sembene. I will not let his story be forgotten.
So here you can see a film that's been made about Sembene's life, and I love the term. He used his camera as his weapon. He truly did know the power in filmmaking and how to reach a wider audience in order to create social movement. And he inspired filmmakers and Africans alike to continue to get those stories to be told. He was an inspiration to others. According to Shamley, in the country of Senegal, the no training for filmmakers or technicians prior to independence. Simbene led other filmmakers to follow in his footsteps and train in France or go and seek the resources they need elsewhere so that they can continue to tell these stories too. He had a life well lived. Through passion, creativity, and unwavering vision, Ousmane Sembene carved the path for future Senegalese filmmakers and inspired African film. He died at the age of 84 in his home in Senegal and has been coined the father of African cinema. And this is just a tidbit at the end. He continued to work almost up until the end of his life, knowing his work was not yet done. And I think that is very inspiring to have a vision and a hope that's strong that you need to get these stories out. And that is the life of Ousmane Sembene. Thank you very much.